Welcome back to CHOWTIME Pods. Your host, I got a video today from Tip Network.
In light of everything that's going on with the sisters being put out in the cold as far as it go with the workforce, and I hope I said that in a way that's not scandalous, just honest. The sisters, all those jobs they used to give the sisters in the government, they have a regime now that ain't having it. So a lot of the sisters are out in the cold.
Over 300,000 Black women have left the workforce, according to MSNBC, and it is not a coincidence. We have seen the cuts that the federal government has been making, specifically across the Department of Education, Department of Health and Human Services, and we have seen the cuts happen. We've also seen the cuts happen over the last few months, specifically at the federal level and also across the private sector due to DEI. And according to
women, Black women were spouting that they were the highly educated, making all this money, but when you actually look at it, it was all through DEI, right? They had the best demographic because they were a minority, they were women, and all this, that they got hired over men. So your boastfulness of I'm more educated and all this, is it really a true boast when the government propped you up?
To this article, the participation rate has now dropped below Latinas for the first time in over a year.
There was this girl, she was describing it in a way where I like the word she used. She was like, us lioness, we won't be out in the cold. We have family structure. We know how to take care of a home, to take care of a man. Those are the lioness in her way of putting it. I thought it was a great way to put it.
True.
But the hyena, that's what I want to talk about. What are we to do with the hyena heifers that want to come back to the village now? Because they was like, we don't need you men. We can take care of ourselves. We better off without you. Now that we are certain that they're about to try to come, hey, guys, let me back.
Remember, men, hold the line. I'm sure it's going to be like in the next 5 years, literally 5 years, which is by 2030. Remember, 50% of women are going to be lonely and single. They're going to be knocking at everybody's door. Just ignore.
Again, we would be a fool to let these women of sorcery back in.
Right.
What are we to do
it.
with them in an ideal situation? I'll give you time to think about it, Craig, because we need a place for these women.
Turning 40 this year and everything is just hitting me right now. It's like not where I wanted to be. I haven't succeeded at anything. God, I haven't even.
Imagine if you just would have stuck to being a wife and a mother, you would have probably done the most great thing for society. Instead, now you're useless.
Tried. Like, I don't even know anymore. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to cope with anything. And I don't know how to, I did this whole growing thing wrong. Like I'm supposed to be an adult. I'm supposed to be able to.
Thank you so much.
This is not some woman. This woman has the courage to admit that she is not ready mentally to face the world.
Crashing out is the term
there
now.
You go. Yes.
Who do you know that's not like that?
I handle these things and I can't handle anything.
This is a lot of people nowadays.
I literally am just realizing like it's been 40 years of this and like it's 40 years of just being confused and not knowing and like figuring things out slower and like not like I haven't built anything. I haven't nothing like to show for this time. I just don't know what I'm doing here and I'm lost. I'm afraid and I don't.
Her parents, probably her dad wasn't
The
there,
only
but
reason I asked about age is because I would expect that from maybe a 30-year-old because it was a certain generation where they started to fall off. Where the parents
this is
weren't
why
really
I showed this video, D.
Oh,
I want to ask you something.
sure.
Do you not think this is the condition of the average 40-year-old woman
Both.
in America.
Thank
Seriously, it really is, Corey. Like, so many women in their mid-30s plus are going to be in this exact boat.
Already seen articles that have come out, and in one of the posts that they made, they said that there is a huge increase in parents saying that they are not financially prepared to send their kids off to school, meaning that they're not prepared to pay for school supplies, new shoes.
This is why financial education is so important, right? This is why I'm in finance. Our office does a lot of free financial education for a lot of families and stuff. It's because of things like this. Like, all you have to do is save $50 a month when they're a child. Put it in a nice savings account, not a normal savings account, but like, 329 plan or something, so they can just grow the money. $50 a month is affordable for most people. And by the time they become a full-grown adults that need the money for college, first you're going to use all the free money, all the Cal grants, all the FAFSA, and then you use the money that you saved up to, send them off to college. Remember, use other people's money first.
Backpack, clothing, socks, all the things that you buy for kids when the school year starts. There are families who are struggling all across the board.
True.
300,000 Black women lost their jobs in the last 3 months, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. And that is greatly due to the cuts in the federal government due to DOGE and this new administration.
The roosters are coming home. My sisters.
Or as the Godfather said, winter is coming, but it is actually here.
Everything you did is finna come back on you because they have people in place government-wise to show you we used you to destroy the village. Now we really have no use for you no more. Your daddy ain't there. Your husband ain't there. Your son is raised wrong. Your daughter is watching you twerk. You have done what we wanted you to do well in destroying the...
Damn, the way Corey is saying it is kind of harsh, but it's quite true, isn't it, guys?
village. The father of your child is probably in court with you over nothing. Most of the women I know are in that predicament. And if I'm wrong, please show me where I'm wrong. Show me where you're gonna find a group of women who aren't trying to figure out what's their next move. There's a group of women out here who actually found a way to be...
This is why they're so desperate, making all of these videos of where all the good men at, where all the good men at, because they're broke, dusty, musty crusties, and it's exponential, right? Because life gets harder exponentially when you're not doing well. As you get older, your body breaks down. You have less mental capacity to want to do things. You have less mental capacity to do things in general, not even just want to do things, right? So if you didn't build yourself slowly going upwards and then you're in the decline now, it is a hard life.
Mature enough to take care of themselves.
Not getting no job. If you go get a job, they're gonna take my Section 8. Then you won't be able to get no Section 8. You're not going to get no job. They're gonna count your income against my Section 8 and my link card. You're not working. No. So I don't care what you gotta say. I don't care how you feel.
Diabolical.
You're not working. You're not going to get a job. You're not going to school. You're not doing none of that shit.
Ma, I'm saying how I'm supposed to be successful in life, ma. So you basically telling me I gotta be broke to be successful. I gotta be broke so I can get Section 8.
You gotta be
so
broke so the government can help you.
Now this mom even claims that government assistance is the cheat code for Black people. Oh. Now, is this survival, manipulation, or just a mother doing what she feels she has to do to keep the lights on?
Really? No, it's not what she has to do. It's what she wants to do because she's a lazy, broke, dusty, musty, crusty.
Donald Trump is trying to push for Section 8 to be 2 years maximum. And I ain't got no problem with it. And then when you think about it, it's so many people that's been on that Section 8 list trying to get a crib for some.
I mean, I've heard of generational, right? There were, the mother had this house, and then now the kids have the house, and all this, and it's all been Section 8 the whole time. Like, how is that even possible?
So long, going through so much, and they motivated to get their shit together, and Section 8 can really help these folks, and they can't get in because there's so many people holding these cribs for real, and they not really doing shit. You got motherfuckers that's living on Section 8 that's living way better than the motherfuckers that got jobs and that pay bills and shit for real, bro. So you can see the huge difference. Most of these be going on vacations and shit.
This is why communism isn't gonna work, right? Not everybody's gonna be happy with getting paid the same for all the different amount of works that people do. Imagine if she got paid the same as us for doing that, and we had to work our asses off to be a doctor or a lawyer or whatever it is, and then some receptionist gets paid the same as us too. Yeah, that's why communism. Yeah.
Them niggas ain't supposed to be having living in their cribs, and they got all up in there shacking up, walking around with his drawers and a PlayStation 5 remote and shit. Like, it's just so much shit that goes on. You feel me? And that's why I feel like at the end of the day, it gets to a certain point that the government can't take care of you forever, gang.
I mean, that's not how it's supposed to be.
It is time for women to come back to the table and come clean. $15 trillion pumped into the economy. There is no more money. There's about to be not a global recession, a global reset. Winter is coming. Ladies, you got to realize there's more of you than us. You got to try to get on his page, in his boat, in his raft. That means his program.
Help you.
Like, all my friends got jobs and live in nice houses, so you telling me I got to go through the same thing you went through?
If you
to have a
don't
house?
do any of that, they're going to take my Section 8.
How?
And I'm
Won't they
trying
be
to tell
like,
you
won't
that
they
you
be?
can go get yours at ease. You can go get a
They will,
nice house.
no, they will look at that and be like, he's doing something and give me a bigger house, ma. That's what you.
Bro, like everybody's mind is warped in this house. They're gonna see I'm doing better. They're gonna give me a bigger house. That's not how it works, brother.
Told me.
Where I'm gonna go?
I don't
have no job.
If you've been on Section 8 for damn near 8 to 10 years, 6 to 7 years, and you ain't made none of yourself, or you ain't got no good credit, or you can't get the fuck up out of there, that's your fucking problem. That's your fucking problem. You got opportunities to go to school. If you got kids, if you qualify for Section 8, 9 times out of 10, you can qualify for childcare. So you got room to sit there and do some shit for yourself. And the got a problem with
learn some skills. You know, try to make side money, hustle, something.
That you the problem. That you the problem. You probably one of the motherfuckers paying $45 rent and got a fucking $1,000 bus down and shit. Like, bro, I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro.
There are so many women in this predicament. Now, some have found a way to have a baby by somebody they can get some money from. Some have found a way to marry somebody they can get some money from. But I want to salute all the women in America who can take care of themselves.
But I pay fucking taxes. I'm a tax-paying fucking citizen, and there's a motherfuckers out here that's living on Section 8 that's living way better than the I am because they ain't got no real bills and no responsibilities and shit in regards to financially. So it gets to a point the government can't take care of your ass forever, and that's the hill I'm dying on.
Again, as much as I hate to admit it, the Asian community does it too. There's a good small chunk of Cambodians that I know that do this, that do the exact same thing that these people are doing with the government assistance and everything.
Y'all, if y'all don't agree with me.
Greetings, you polite savages, and welcome to another Tip Talk.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blinding.
Ladies, gentlemen, and polite savages, we are now about to embark on a journey sure to anger feminists and modern women alike. The only thing we can do is guarantee to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. And that truth you seek at times is a bitter pill to swallow. but you gotta shut up and take your medicine. So there's nothing else left to do but get on it.
Hey, sometimes it's a suppository.
To it. Are you ready? Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there's no two ways around it. The job apocalypse is upon us. You could try to spin it any way you can. You could say it's because of DEI. You could say whatever you want. But what you have to understand is that the government itself, the economy itself is slowing down, and cuts are going to be made. And guess what? When cuts are made, the people who are left alone, left unprotected, left uncovered are the ones who are most vulnerable. So what am I trying to say to you? Well, you better find someone you can get along with and pair up, because this might be a long, cold, stormy winter. And of course, the ladies of the community, strong, independent, can do it all alone, don't like the way this sounds. As a matter of fact, when somebody points this out, you say, oh, men are just celebrating. We're just celebrating job loss. No, ma'am, we're trying to warn you like we've been warning you for years.
Yeah, I don't need no man. Oh, you need a man. You need a man like you never knew before, because
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. You see that? Winter is coming. No more hot girl summer, no more twerking. And see, I can hear a lot of women talking about, see, it's because of the patriarchy. Yeah, the patriarchy had a way to keep you safe. It's called a family. And it's worked for tens of thousands of years. And if you want something better, you ladies need to dream of it. And you need to figure out intergeneration and implement it. Because what works and has worked to build the world that you are so comfortable with right now is what you've rebelled against, what you've chosen to fight against. And you're going to have to build it.
But hey, it is what it is. Everybody has to learn what they have to learn, when they have to learn, because they have to learn. And when you learn, don't look at us claiming that we didn't warn you, because a warning and the writing's on the wall. But as they all say, a firm head makes a soft ass. And sometimes you got to experience the pain to learn from the pain.
True.
Or as they say, no pain, no gain. You dig?
We always say it, men have to fall on their faces before they listen. Women, they fall on their faces and they still don't seem to listen.
I'm saying this not to criticize you only. I'm saying this to wake you up. Are you?
We're saying these things because it seems misogynistic or we hate you and stuff, but it's because we love you. That's why we say these things and mention these things all the time, is because we want you to know. We want you to learn and adjust, and so you can be better in your life. We're not trying to do these things to harm you.
Are you ready to handle this corrupt world and be what you need to be at age 40 and older? You know, this is gonna sound crazy to some women. A house where it's only the women and children is a house not complete. Did you know that?
And one more thing about this DEI mess. I'm so sick and tired of everybody blaming DEI for all of their failures, all of the foundation of the job loss, when we know this for certain by the numbers that we were the number 5 recipient of DEI. The community's clinging to something that had nothing to do with them. And it's a damn shame. It's foolish. How did we become the face of it? We became the face of it because we fell for the marketing. Damn.
I've said before, I don't care about DEI. I mean, we're 5th on the list. I mean, we have become the poster child for diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's exactly why it's exactly what some people want. It's for us to be the poster child, because then it triggers.
It's true. It's just like Asians are the poster child of the model minority, right? That's just how the people at play are kind of playing us.
Other biases. And the reality is the biggest DEI, the biggest affirmative action, the biggest subsidy in this country goes to white farmers.
Stop playing with us. Hey,
that's true.
Hey, all that DEI goofiness you talking about, man, stop playing us. Give us our props. Stop messing with our history. The more you erase, the more we replace. I don't get why they so mad at us. Somebody said, why I gotta be black excellence? Why not? Why not? Why can't I show these young black kids, girls, and guys a different side? Perception is everything. Showing these kids a different perception. How great is that? They love what we do. I know y'all out there bullshit right now, but y'all love us. Y'all love our music. If y'all talking about DEI.
Again, I always say it. I think the black community is probably, for a small community of its size, has the most influence in all of America and the world, pretty much.
Then give some of our stuff back, like our R&B. Stop playing with us. Stop singing like us. Stop dancing like us. Give us back. No, I'm just kidding.
You see, it all comes down to choices that we make. A lot of you ladies were proud to say you are single by choice, raising a family by choice. You don't need a man by choice. And the man that you did pick to have the baby with, he ran off. He skeeted and skedaddled, knowing dang well that he was going to do that. He made you tingle down under it. And you looked around and you assessed your liability. And you realized that you were going to be baby mama number 6. And he ain't taking care of baby mama number 2, 3, 4, or 5. But you thought you could change him. So when he hit the sunset, rode away, hi-ho silver, what did you have to do? You had to make a way. And so you walked by the garbage man. You walked by the grocery clerk. You walked by the normal everyday dude that you actually qualified for, because you're not qualified for the high value man that you think you are qualified for. You didn't want them. And now you're stuck all by yourself. This is just a cautionary tale. It's not hate, sis. What it is letting you know that maybe, just maybe, you
actions have consequences. You're living it now, ladies.
should reevaluate your entire situation, so you won't be here crying about 300,000 jobs lost so far this year, aimed mainly towards you and yours. And I'm not saying anybody is exempt. Men are going to get laid off too. When the economy goes, but men understand one thing: nobody cares about our issues. We don't cry about it. We just got to pick up and keep going, or guess what? No one's going to do it for us.
And it's just like that meme I posted about the cancer, right? When women have cancer, oh, everybody's sad for them, trying to take care of them and stuff. When men have cancer, they turn into Heisenberg.
A lot of women out here that get past 30 and realize, damn, I miss my motherfucking man. I'm single. I have no man. I'm sitting out here trying to act like I'm a boss man in front of all these dang young women, but really I'm at home. They want to hug. They by themselves. They struggling because it's hard to be single.
She's so right. Like, women out there trying to be boss babe to strut in front of other women that they don't even care for.
Just got my cappuccino. We with Jayla. And y'all, she want to know, like, actually we want to know. Men.
Jeez. Those eyes are probably what's keeping us away.
Where do you guys hang out? Where do you go?
What you do for a living, boo?
I am unemployed.
Do you think you're in a space to date with, like, not having a job right now?
I am. I prefer it that way because I want a man that'll take me at my lowest and help build me up, and that'll build my loyalty towards him.
Shut the fuck up. What the?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
As someone about to turn 40, I don't really see myself working for the man any longer, so I'm just trying to figure it out.
Would you date an unemployed man?
I just don't want to work anymore. I quit. I'm just waiting for a man to show up now.
Again, because I look for the man to be the provider. As a woman, I wouldn't.
So you want a man to accept something that you wouldn't accept?
Right.
Well, ladies.
Right. Like, this guy. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I want.
It's time for honesty. You're down to your 2-minute drill. You're down by a whole ass touchdown, and you're on your 20-yard line, and you're sitting here trying to lob a Hail Mary, trying to get that big baller, that person who's gonna fix all of your issues just with a twist of his wrist, just with a swipe of his credit card. He's gonna come and deliver you from the big bad debt and all the bad decisions that you put yourself up under. And of course, what does he get for this? Oh yes, he gets a lady with a hard attitude who's been through a whole bunch of dudes and 3 kids by 3 different gentlemen who all decided that you weren't worthy. No, ma'am, it's not going to happen like that. But I tell you one thing, you better look to your left and look to your right and realize that possibly the guy who may help you, if he's interested in you, may be the guy that you walked by because you thought he wasn't good enough for you. The person who you thought was going to retire you was already tired of you before he even met you.
Most girls will say, I don't need all that. No. Trust me when I tell you. When the mama bear is there and the little cubs are there and Papa Bear ain't there, that house is missing something needed.
I'm dating in my 30s, and I'm starting to realize dating in your 30s is way different. I'm starting to realize what I want in a man and what I need in a man are two different things. What I want in a man is like a hot body, you know, just like muscles everywhere, just Aquaman, just wet. That's what I want in a man. And I saw one recently, a guy with just a whole bunch of muscles for no reason, just in his neck. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to shoot my shot. I went up to him. I said, hey. He was like, hey. I said, so what do you do? He was like, I'm a personal trainer. And I was like, ooh, broke. Yeah. I'm starting to realize that my lifestyle requires a man with body fat. Every time I see...
No, she just requires money. So she'll settle for anything that has money.
A man with a stomach, I'm like, ooh, he got a good job.
Comes down to money again.
Yeah. I'll take a man with a stomach any day because I know that he eats, I eat, we eat.
You know, life is hard already. It's weird that women cripple themselves with the, I don't need no man and I don't want to be with a man. I'm fine all by myself. To such a degree that they're struggling. Right? And men, I've always realized, yeah, we could always use some help. Why not? It's just like the idea of it is just so dumb to me sometimes. It's like, if people are willing to help you, why not accept some help? Like, why do you have so much pride sometimes? And when someone wants to help me do something, I'm not going to tell them, nah, I got this. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time.